Hey guys, welcome back to RFVV, and as the title says, I'm going to give you guys a tour of my room, starting off with my desk. If you normally watch my videos, you probably noticed that this is a completely new desk than what I had before, which was like a metal blue desk. Now it's a wooden, nice brown desk. Starting off with the top of my desk, I got my Chromebook, and I have some miniature arcade machines in the background. Then I got a fan and my alarm clock, which I actually had on my old desk. We also have shelves down here. First shelf just has some Legos in it, and in the back there's this where I keep all my cables and cords so we don't have them laying around somewhere else. Moving on, here is my little shelf that I just hold like electronics and stuff. I have some Wii controllers, and I have a tablet that actually doesn't really work that well. It's pretty far back in there. And then we have a case that holds all of my Nintendo Switch games, and a case that holds my Switch when I'm going somewhere. Moving farther down, we have we have my Nintendo 3DS, which is the one I use, an old DSi, and a 2DS, which is actually in that case. It's a clear red 2DS, which is actually limited edition. I'll take it out. Alright guys, here is my limited edition clear red Nintendo 2DS. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the stylus in it, and also the grip on that falls off sometimes, so it isn't in the best condition, but it's still pretty cool. Now moving back to the Legos, I actually have more Legos on my shelf, like my main shelves, so we can check that when I get to it, but I'll just let you guys look at them. So that's all I really have to show for my desk, so I'm gonna move on. Alright, moving on to my bed. We just have this nice little backrest for when I'm laying on my bed, and I have a bunch of plushies on there, so if you guys want to see all of them, go ahead. So I have some video game plushies, I have some animal plushies too, and that's all I really have to show for that. And I have a bunch of blankets if it's like really cold. It's summer right now, so I don't think I really need to use those too much. But also I have a story to tell you guys. It's that much of a story, but before this I used to have a Mario Kart like quill in sheets, but now I just have a normal red, black, and white, gray striped quilted bed sheet. Very nice. But before we move on to my shelves, I'm just gonna show that I have my Wii U over here, and it's just a Wii U. I would put it somewhere else, but I don't really have any other room to put it, like any other place that is near an outlet to have the Wii U system connected to, so that's where we're just gonna have to put it. And yeah, that is it for the bed. Quite a lot to show you guys. So this is where I keep all of my board games and stuff like that. So you got Life, Monopoly Gamer, Mario Kart, Payday, Candyland, Snakes and Ladders. That's a form of Yahtzee. And then we have Bop It, really old Ice Age DVD game. I don't know why I have it anymore. It just fits in like this little area, so that's probably why I kept it. Hi Ho Cheerio, still I don't know why I kept that since it's for preschoolers, but it's still there. Apples, and Sorry. And I also have a few Unos and Monopoly Deal, which is actually my sister's, but I'm not sure why she hasn't asked for it back yet. She probably doesn't care. I'm pretty sure she doesn't like it that much. A tin of Pokemon cards, and back there is the Pokemon pre-release, and like I forgot what the other thing was, but I unboxed them a while ago. So that is the first shelf. Moving on is my Lego shelf, which is where I kept all of them until I got my new desk at the beginning of August. So over here is actually two playsets in one. I just connected them together on like a gray base plate, and I made it like a driveway. So over here we have a nice house, which if you want to look in there, that's what it looks like inside. Have some minifigures, and then over here we have a nice treehouse, which has some cool features, like this thing you can pull up and down. And also over here, you can do that. So ladder, you can let other people up, I guess. So that's that. Moving on to the next one. So here is yet another house, but also has a pool and some people next to it. Got a grill, place to sit down, and yeah, I'll just open up this door so you can have a sneak peek of it. I won't open it up though. There's nothing much you can see in there, but if you're interested, yeah, that's all you really get to see of that house. Alright, moving on. This one is folded up so you don't really get to see much of it. There's a lot of people in the way. By the way, if some things are off, they probably are, because I remember this is an actual like proper balcony, but someone broke it and I lost the pieces, so I had to manage with like custom stuff. Open up this door. I can't open it up, okay? Never mind. Go down here. And it's like a toy shop in there. And then in the other one, it should be something. I don't know. So those are like the main houses. And we have a very nice helicopter Lego, which it actually made on video. If you want to check that out, you can, but it was quite a while ago, so just a warning. And that's what it looks like. You can spin it around too. I believe this was broken, and I had to fix it up. It's missing pieces, and as I said, some things may be different than the actual product if you assembled it, right? Over here is a pretty special little set, which is like a miniature plaza, which was for like a Brickoween. I don't remember which one, probably 2016, 2017. And as you can see, there's a Toys R Us logo, a Toys R Us store, which is pretty special because they don't exist right now. I know they're bringing them back, but who knows, they might change their plans or they might close again. Hope not. But yeah, the Toys R Us store. Then we got a bakery. And then we got a train station. I can't really fit it back there, but there's a hotel over there, in case you're wondering. And that is it for the little Lego display. On to my third shelf, which just has a bunch of video game stuff. So this is where I keep all of my video games. So we have the one Wii game that I own, Rhythm Heaven Fever, couple Wii U games, all my Nintendo Switch games, so you can check that out. And then all my, well, these aren't all of them, because I do own digital games, and some games I don't have the boxes for, especially for the Nintendo 3DS. And then another, well, I actually don't own Luigi's Mansion anymore, because I traded it for Pokemon Black with a friend, like a couple years ago. Thank you for that, because that's like one of my favorite Pokemon games. Even though I don't play Pokemon anymore, it's still one of my favorite generations. And I also have my only Xbox One game, which is Mega Man 11. And over here, we just have a couple cards. I was gonna make a Detective Pikachu rune review, like when I first saw it, and then I would open these, but that never happened, and I still have these. I got an unopened pack of Nintendo 3DS AR cards. I already have some, so I don't think I'll open it, and this unopened Pascal Animal Crossing amiibo card. And back there I have all of my AR cards. So we have just like the basic Nintendo ones. On the back of some of them you have like the photos with Mario one. I hope I put it back in the right spot. But what I was gonna show you was that I have the Kid Icarus cards. Some of these I haven't shown off actually, because I had like a pack of it, and then I showed off more in my Twitter, but I believe there was some that I never shown off, like Pit, which I got like after I got the second pack, which was like a special one. If I can find Pit, wait a second. Crud, where is... I can't find them actually. I'll just show an image so you know what it looks like. Yeah. I gotta put them back too, so... Alright, moving on to my fourth shelf. And this is just where I keep all of my books. And I also have some bookmarks, and yeah, let's just get right to it. So over here we have all of my video game books, and then I have some fantasy novels and stuff like that. Then I have some more of like the bigger stuff. So I'm actually just gonna start out with this says Pokemon, but it actually isn't full of Pokemon cards. So I keep all my like extra cards. So we have some of my Animal Crossing cards. That's basically all of the Animal Crossing cards. I have more stuff in here, but that's basically my main things that I have in there. Then I have the Yokai Watch medallion, I believe that's what it's called, and it's like the first one that you could get. And then I have like all of the first games ones here. So those are like my basic ones. Actually, those two came with those two came with toys. That's a legendary one, I think Shogunyan. And then that one came with the medallion, and these two came with cards, special trading cards. And these are just like the series 2 ones. One of these, I think that one and one of those came with the series 2 Yokai Watch. And then I think that one came with Fleshy Souls. That's the one I have. And then I have the other ones. So yeah, that's basically all that's in there. If you were wondering, just like in the game, the books. Okay, so the next thing I have to show you guys is my Pokemon collection. I haven't really been that interested in Pokemon in like forever, but I thought you guys might want to see this. I have a lot more, like I mean a lot more, but these are like my main ones. So I'll let you guys see them. So they're organized. Like, I did this a long time ago when I organized it, and it took really long because I had to search through like piles and piles of them to find like evolutions and certain cards that I like. And I do not play like professionally. I haven't really played with them. I don't really just collect them. But if there's anything cool in here, then please tell me, so I would like to know. I know I got some that are like promotional ones. Some of these are really old cards. I'm not sure any of them are like incredibly rare, but I do have some pretty rare ones. Or at least decently rare. As I said, I haven't really had a Pokemon kick in quite some time, so if there isn't any new ones in here, that's probably why. I know the ones I've unboxed, I haven't put in this, so there's like some GXs in there, some pretty cool ones. If you want to check out the last unboxing video I did on these on Pokemon cards, you can check that out in the cards. So I think the next page, or one of the next pages, has all my like rare cards on them. Alright, and yeah, this is where I start getting to the rare ones. I remember when I saw these cards that were like half and half, I was so interested, so excited to get like this one. I think it's the only one that I have, but I really like them. I remember when I got these two, the Shining Jirachi and Shiny Mew. I have this one. Actually, I don't have it in a... I think I used to have it in something, and I really should, but they're just in the binder. And this is where I start getting into the really rare ones. Those I have both those two, Devoto and Xerneas. Very cool. Alright. And this is the last page, Pokemon cards. And we have this really large Mewtwo card in the back, and also you'll watch stickers. Don't know why I still have them, but they're there, right? Alright, so that is basically that shelf, and moving on to the last one, I will have to like stand on my tippy toes, which is my Roblox little shelf. I tried to organize them. So over here we got like the zombie one, then the mining one, and then like the Roblox superheroes one. And we have fantasy, I forgot what the game was called. We have that one and cleaning simulator set. And that's it for the shelves. Moving on to my dresser over here, which has my name and some little Nintendo toys, and then we have this, which I actually built a while ago, and yeah, it's a little cool Lego thing I built. And over here we have some clay sculptures I made in art class. That one I made in 6th grade, which is supposed to hold pencils. And this one is an owl that I made in 7th grade. Moving on to over here, I have my Nintendo Switch and my Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. And I just have this piggy bank. I emptied it and got money from it a while ago, so there isn't much in it. I also have this Barnes & Noble bear. And before I end it, I'm just gonna say this is where I keep all of my Nintendo Labo. Alright guys, that is it for my room tour. I hope you guys enjoyed having like a little peek at my room. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please like, comment, and subscribe. And also share this video with your friends. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And goodbye.